much for joining us as above, so below. We're talking about Mars energy. To each and every one of you guys, thank you so much for being a part of our live. And to each and every one of you guys that comment, share, like, and the support that you guys have given to my website as well as to my Cash App. Y'all know I love that. You understand? If this is your first time in my live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs, which are African traditional religion. My lives are for those that want to understand universal law. On my live, I teach real magic, energy, frequency, and vibration. I also want to say to many of you guys that have not joined my class, especially my intermediate class, that you want to see what it is to be intermediate level and understand how energy moves through your particular energy, your particular ancestors. That is the class that you need to take. What's up there, Unveiling and Pisces in the house? Then I got my baby Scorpio. How you doing, sweetheart? And I also want to say that this is an opportunity and a season to be a part of what God is doing. Hey there, how you doing there, Chanel? Hey, Apostle, there go my Cassandra, Capricorn in the house. I want to say, first of all, hello to, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. Mystic and Ajays, whether you are an Eastern Star, a Mason, whether you are a shaman, it does not matter when it comes to energy, frequency, and vibration. This is the live for you, especially if you grew up in the church and you got a lot of church in you, but you practice the ATR. If you left the church, don't want to have nothing to do with it, I certain ma'am, don't blame you. But I got to stay here because that's a part of my assignment. But I want to say this is still the live for you. I want to encourage many of you guys to get deeply in love with your energy, your frequency, and your vibration, so we can do real magic and that we can see manifestation, that you can be glorified, your God, your goddess, in your particular practice. What's up there, Tree Rhonda, Mama Susan? I just saw you. Gemini, Aries, Tree Rhonda, and we got my Love in the house, Taurus in the house. Then we got my Pisces, Darius in the house. To each and every one of you guys, whatever spiritual practice that you're in, I want to say to all of my social media platforms, thank you for your support and your continued love, those likes, those shares. Let me tell y'all something. I woke up today, I didn't even realize the live yesterday was over 200 views. I was like, well, what in the world did I do on yesterday? But today, we got a doozy, okay? We're going to talk about some real stuff. Y'all know as above, so below, we're talking about Mars energy, the war god, Aries. We got to talk about it, y'all. We got to talk about grown people stuff. Now, y'all know I don't do cheering church. I don't even do cheering church at my church. So this live is for the grown people. This is for responsible people that understand magic. They understand the concept and the responsibility of warfare. They understand what it is to be an enemy and to have enemies. That have an understanding that we're not out here starting nothing, but we have no problem certain man finishing it. You understand? I don't believe in starting nothing, but I do believe in finishing what has been started, especially when it affects me. So I wanted to say to many of you guys, this live are for those that understand energy, frequency, and vibration, and that they want to have a better understanding of spiritual protection as well as being offense and defense when it comes to magic. All right? Now, you can take this however you will, sir, ma'am. I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm 50 years old, about to be 51 on December the 15th of this year. I know some things. I done some things. I am guilty on both ends, offense and defense. You understand? But one thing I am here to do is to give you more clarity when it comes down to spiritual warfare. What's up there, Karen O'Brien? My Gemini. What's up, Monique 444? Cancer in the house. And then I got Cancer Shamari from Chi-Town. Y'all gonna really, especially all of you that know what real warfare is. And when I say warfare, how to protect your finances, your health, your relationships, your businesses, your platforms. There's things that I do for my website, for my social media. There are things I do for my personal body. Things that I protect my sexual life. I protect against love spells. I do all kind of protection work, even on myself. So that's why I'm good at what I do when it comes to anybody out here that God assigns to my life. Protection work is very essential, and it is costly depending on who attacking you. To all of my Christian buddies, these are the cards that I read from. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. I am going to be talking about Mafedi Fun. I'm rocking Ogun. Mafedi Fun Iligwa. Mafedi Fun Ogun. I will also be talking about, don't have one in front of me, my talisman, Mafedi Fun Oya. and also Mafetifun Ochosi. We're talking about the warriors. In that case, if you are in the Christian faith, we were talking about Gabriel, Michael. We're talking about Raphael. We're talking about Uriel. These are the 4 angels of the corners, and these are the angels that operate through also the elements, and they are the warring angels of finance. What's up, Minister Air Aquarius in the house? Alafia to you as well. What's up there, Renee? Come on up in this mother-sucking room. Yes, where's my Natasha Foster from North Carolina? Where's my chocolate? Where she be? All right, also, I want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Excited for you to be here. If you want to understand reality of real warfare, you're talking to a warrior, you're talking to somebody that has been fighting against hoodoo workers, conjurers, root workers, mystics, Ajays, Masons, Haitians, Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans. I done been in some warfare. And as you can see, I'm still here and still taking names and whooping ass. Okay? So I would be one that you might want to listen to. She said, I am here. What's all right there? There go my eldest son, Trey, in the house. Now, let me teach y'all about real warfare and the way I get down. All right? So, y'all know me being a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. My rising sign, Pisces. So, let me explain this part before I get started. The whole concept of having to deal with spiritual warfare should be done with purpose. And what do I mean by that? It should be a reason why you are in combat or conflict with somebody. And there should be an end game, and there should be something that you should be getting out of that situation. You should not be in conflict with a man. I don't care if you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santa Rita Kumi, Congo, Palo, don't matter. You should not be in spiritual warfare over stuff that will not move the needle for you or the individual. Some people are out here in combat and trying to get recognition. I personally, sir and ma'am, would not encourage you to be out here trying to get recognition through spiritual warfare and combat with a man or woman, okay? So this is why this is important. Also, I do realize that once you enunciate or declare that you're in war, then you have to be responsible for the outcome. This is why you find many people that may be in warfare are doing the sneak attack. They're throwing the rock and hiding their hand, because the only time they want you to know that they are in a war with a person, place, or thing is if they get the victory. Other than that, they ain't gonna say nothing. I don't advise you learning from them type of people, because you can still get your ass whooped in secret. You can still take a loss in secret. Because when you know what I know and know how to do the things I do, even the unseen, God defend me from the known and the unknown, visible and the invisible. Okay? That's how we rock and roll. So we got my subject matter tonight on this Mars energy, which is iron, the force of iron, and we all have iron on the inside of us, okay? But we all don't have the same fighting skills, okay? My subject tonight is running out of gas on your ass in these spiritual streets. I am inspired. First of all, we're going to start with Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter. Deuteronomy, the 4th chapter, verse 24. We always got to start with the Christian people because they like the one that demonize and call everybody the devil. So we got to always start with the root source of where this energy, this mindset comes from. Okay, so before they talk about Ola Damari, before they talk about Shango, before they talk about Ezeli Dontor, before they talk about Dambala, before they talk about Zerabando or Brazo Forte, before they discuss any of that, we're going to talk about Yahweh. Okay, let's talk about Yahweh, the one that they claim to be serving. And most of them don't serve him, but that's besides the point. They serve that white Jesus. So, Deuteronomy 20, the 4th chapter, verse 24. It says, "For the Lord thy God is a consuming fire, even a jealous God." Now, why is that? There she go. There go my Natasha Foster. Now, why is it important if you're on the day of Mars and you want to go to war? You got to understand the mentality of the deity or the God or the goddess that you are calling upon. It is so important to understand that if you don't understand that your God or your goddess get down like that, then it's very hard for you to feel secure. I'm going to say that again. It is very hard for you to feel secure when you don't realize what kind of fighting skills your deity, your God, your ancestors, your egoons got. To Christian people, if you are truly serving Yahweh, the consuming fire, this is fire magic. Hebrew is fire magic, my element. I'm a Sagittarius, Moon in Aries, and rising sign Pisces, so I'm here with the shenanigans. So, not only is this God a consuming fire, now listen, the reason why I want to explain consuming, that means when God comes in, he is mopping the floor with your ass, okay? Pastor, apostle, prophet, teacher, evangelist, head usher, cafeteria lady, your ass too, you understand? Huh? The deacon at the door that's guiding everybody, the hospitality committee. The consuming fire means that he comes in and he comes to annihilate, okay? The God that I serve does not have a problem annihilating my adversary. So the point of me bringing that up, because if you cannot imagine this God that you are petitioning to defend you to that particular level, then it's hard for you to walk in and out of these spiritual streets feeling safe and secure. What's up, Brother Johnny, father of our church? My Fetty Foon, Ochosi, my Fetty Foon. Oh, yeah. Yes, salutations to everyone. What's up, Monique? Monique say, hit that like button, everybody. It's going to get juicy in here. So, before you can serve Orisha, Loa, and Kisi, ancestors, there's a certain level of understanding you need to have when it comes down to protection. And when you calling on certain entities or spirits for protection, I need to understand that when the God that I call upon is going all in. Okay? Did y'all hear what I said? Yahweh is there to consume everything. When you put that petition before Yahweh and you name your enemies or you name your adversaries or you name your opponents, you are expecting that particular God to completely devour your adversaries. I don't even want ashes left over. You understand? When I say go in there and wipe and mop the floor with them, I don't want the residue. I don't even want the aftermath. You understand? I don't want forensic science to be able to come in and pick up nothing, Lord. I thank you. Yes. When I say avenge me of my adversary. So we clear about that. Okay. So all you Christians that claim to be serving Jehovah, Yahweh, the Elohim, all of that fits up on all of that, baby. All of that fits up on that. And that's why a lot of Christians do not walk in common. That's why they feel like they got to take matters in their own hand, because most of them do not have relationships with this divinity, and this spirit is not coming down and defending them like that. That's why they got to keep up so much mess in other people's life, because they don't have a God to do it for them. But it's okay. You're going to learn today. Real magic, real relationship. Because we're talking about the war God. So now we're going to go on. Now that we know that God is the consuming fire and this is Mars energy, we're going to go on to Numbers, the 11th chapter, 1 through 2. It says, and when the people complained, it displeased the Lord. And the Lord heard it, and his anger was kindled or stirred. Somebody pissing God off. And the fire of the Lord burnt among them and consumed them, that they were in the uttermost parts of the camp. Verse 2 said, and the people cried unto Moses, and when Moses prayed to the Lord, the fire was quenched. Now, I want to say this to most people that got some clarity of understanding. They're not hard to understand what spirit has the capability of doing. First of all, the church done messed a lot of you out. You think that your ancestors, you think that your egoons, you think that your God, your goddess, don't have a problem with your complaints. The Bible says it like that, grieve not the Holy Spirit of God. Some of y'all don't understand Because you're not taking out time to understand your particular destiny, your particular walk, you think it's acceptable that day after day and week after week, as God has moved and provided for you, that it's cool for you to keep complaining about what you don't have. You understand? You think that your ancestors are going to keep on standing up for you when you can complain about and talk about how you feel alone. Is anybody trying to hear me just a little bit? See, the reason why some of you don't understand what it feels like for God to run out of gas on somebody's ass about you is because you don't know what it means to go all the way. You don't know what it means to be all in. See, God not only will be a consuming fire, he will be a wall of fire around you. Understand? Not only will he consume your enemy, but he will also be a wall of fire around you where your enemies can't get in. But I want y'all to understand, complaining about what is not going on this week when God has been so good to you last week. Your ancestors hear you, sir and ma'am. That's why I want you to understand the astral realm. They are right there. They're in the space between everything. Huh? The space between the fork. The space between the candlestick and the incense. The space between your ear. They're in those spaces because that's the astral realm. Is anybody hearing me? And this is where they hear you talking about that complaining. Because I got some complainers too. But it goes on to say. Now, this is another thing I want you to understand. It upset the Spirit of God to the point he started attacking and he started burning their asses up. Some of y'all think that it is the enemy. No, you can upset your ancestors by complaining. You can upset your Orishas by complaining. You can upset your Eguns by complaining. You can upset. Spirits hear you. And they know what they're doing for you. That's like in a natural relationship when you going all in and this person don't know what you done sacrificed to do what you doing for them and they got the nerve to be complaining. It provokes an anger. It stirs an anger. It kindles. Okay. But you continue to do how you do. But you'll understand why I don't do some of the things that some of y'all do. I don't care who you is. Spirits hear you. And the last thing they want to hear from you is complaints. When they out here intervening in your behalf and protecting you from seen and unseen danger, known and unknown. Huh? Whether they be many or whether they be few. You don't know who attacking you. While you complaining about what you ain't got to eat and what ain't coming in, you don't know what your Eguns or your ancestors out there preventing from coming your way. Because sometimes they can't provide for you because they're too busy fighting for you. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes the reason why you don't have what they have purpose for you yet, because now they're defending you, defending off of what somebody trying to stop you from getting. Oh, you didn't think about that. Okay. But this is another thing when things are going on in your life. Look at that verse 2. It said, and the people cried to Moses. When people are getting their ass handed to them, they know who to call. Some of y'all, as long as you ain't in the fiery furnace, as long as you ain't in the going through, you will go around here and you will talk to this Tata, this Mumbo, this Hugon. But find yourself in a situation where you're getting your ass lit up like the 4th of July. You know who to call. Everybody like to play in the family until real trouble come. Everybody like to play in the Elay until real trouble. Everybody like to play in the coven until real trouble. They know. Let me tell you something. If you the one, I promise you, sir and ma'am, they already know. Because when some real trouble come, they said the people called Moses and said, they didn't say they were going to go and put on their ephod. This is what I want to get to some of y'all slick asses. They didn't say what they were going to go pray to God. They ain't say they're going to put on their ephod. They ain't say they were going to their pots. They ain't say they were going to their echo. They said Moses. We know who can get God to stop. I promise you, sir and ma'am, Obeah, conjure, mystic, shamanism, Kabbalah, don't matter. I promise you, these people know who to call when some real trouble hit. Long as everything going the way they're going, they're going to play games. But I promise you, that's when you put that price on their ass. And they said, when Moses prayed, the fire was quenched. Why is it that you claim to be the one, but the fire is still burning? This is what gets me with Christian. You done pleaded the blood of Jesus for 40 years, and how the devil got in your house? You don't uphold the holy order. How? And then it will get me a people. How you gonna come to the people that practice the ATR and want them to go to war for you, but you don't went around here to all these fake churches and all these fake preachers, and now all of a sudden now you want to go to the ATRs in secret and you want us to fight for you openly. You want to come to us in secret, but you want us to fight for you openly. You want us to put our life on the line, but then you get up in these fake churches and claim that your God delivered you when it was my God. It was my eguns. It was my answer. It was my strategy in the occult knowledge that put the what's happening to them people ass. Not your ancestor, not your eguns, not your praying of the Psalm 25, the Psalm 59, 55. None of that shiggity work. You were getting your ass handed to you. But I quenched the fire, but I digress. I got Sophia anointing on me on today. We're talking about Mafedi Fun Ogun. So now we understand that complaints and complaining to your spiritualists and talking about your spiritualists in secret, as you think it is. You think those spirits don't hear. You talking about the spiritual person that you got working for you. Some of y'all, especially y'all Christians. Especially you Christians. But go home. He heard the complaint and he responded. They didn't like how he responded. But they knew who to call. And it wasn't Ghostbusters. Then we got Leviticus, the 10th chapter, verse 2. I told you this is going to be good, baby. This is going to be good. See, let me tell y'all something. You grown, do it how you want to do it. You don't wait till somebody gets you down to ask for help. You don't, like in wrestling, you don't wait till they slam you and got you in the middle of the court. Now you trying to reach. They got you in the middle of the ring whooping your ass, and now you want to reach for help. Huh? When you was near the rope where you could have tagged me in, you should have tagged me in there. But no, you want to keep on there because you felt like you can do it. And now they got you in the middle of the ring, away from your help, and they suplexing your ass. And now all of a sudden you want somebody to reach, and now everybody got to stretch out of their proportion, trying to reach in so you can tag them in. Sometimes the enemy know exactly where to get some of y'all so you can't get no help. You get out of reach. Huh? Don't let them get you in the middle of the ring where you can't tag somebody in. Don't be so big out here trying to do everything on your own till you get knocked the hell out in the middle of the ring and now you can't reach because you unconscious. Okay? Keep on playing them games. Everybody just watch them take you up and bring your ass all the way down on your neck. But you said you was anointed. Huh? You said you was Isaiah 10 and 27. But we all gonna know on today. Okay. Then we're gonna say Leviticus, the 10th chapter, verse 2. It says, and there went out fire from the Lord and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. Now, the reason why I wanted to read this because the Christians will tell the conjurers, the mystics, and the adjays, and the root workers, and the sorcerers, and the bokor that God don't do stuff like that. So we want to get out of our heads what God won't do. And this is why I have such confidence, because I don't listen at other people. I go and read for myself. Study to show thyself approved, a workman that needed not to be made ashamed, but rightly dividing the word of truth. You need to know for thyself what your eguns will do. You need to know from thyself what they can do from what they can't do. So you don't put yourself out there. Get out there in them deep waters and can't swim. Bloop, 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 bloop. Now you want to blame hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, and your ancestors and the spiritual worker. When the truth of the matter is, you getting your ass whopped because you overestimated yourself. The reason why we want to talk about this because I want you to know that God is a good God. But God is a God of war. Ogun is a God of war. Ochosi is a Orisha of war. Those are warriors. Eligwa. So those that have Mafedi Fun Eligwa, those that have Mafedi Fun Oya, those that have Mafedi Fun Ogun or an Ochosi, when you burn that with that reversal, or you burn that with that protection incense, or you burn that with that blockbuster, when you don't want to be out here fighting for the food. What's up there, Boss Praise? You don't want to be out here fighting for the tomfoolery. We're going to learn this now. Now, James, the 5th chapter. Apostle, what is the fuel that is necessary for me to run out of gas on somebody's ass in these spiritual streets? I'm glad you asked, my brother and my sister. I'm glad you came to my life so I can break this down to you. James, the 5th chapter, 16 through 17. It says, confess your faults one to another and pray for one another that ye may be healed. The effectual, fervent prayer of a righteous man availeth much. Verse 17 says it very clearly. It says, Elias was a man subject to like passions with an S, as we are. And he prayed earnestly that it might not rain, and it rained not on the earth by the space of 3 years and 6 months. Verse 18, I'm going to go on. It said, and he prayed again with the same passion. And the heavens gave rain, and the earth brought forth her fruit. Now, why are you talking about? Let me explain something to y'all. First of all, by definition, passion is a strong and barely controllable emotion. Now, those that were with us last night, we understand that emotion exists in the astral realm. A man, let me tell y'all something. If someone claims to have a gift, a talent, or ability, whatever somebody is passionate about, that's what they can move. It's too many people out here claiming that you are in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, and Palo. But when it comes down, when the enemy comes in, like a flood, you ain't got enough fuel to wear their ass out. Because let me tell you something. When you are passionate about something, things happen. I'm going to say that again. Elias was passionate about the conditions of the elements. And he prayed and he shut it down for 3.5 years. When you have passion, when you have fervency about what you are requesting or you believing spirit for an answer for, not all this lukewarm behavior. It is too many of y'all that you do have serious situations going on, but you don't have the passion to wear cancer ass out. You don't have the passion to wear poverty's ass out. You don't have the passion to wear gossip ass out. See, you think it's about God getting up. No, God don't have to be passionate about it. You need to be passionate. Because what God is passionate about, he deals with. And since you are made in God's image and after God's likeness, whatever you are passionate, that's what you will get up and fight for. Okay? Now, to all of y'all that want to know who bad at what they're doing, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, juju, conjure, obia, no matter. Let me tell you something. I wrote it down here. If you see somebody, mama being attacked, daddy being attacked, children being attacked, their job, business, whatever. When somebody is gunning for you in that capacity, if nothing is being done, y'all, that they don't let somebody fool you in these ATRs. Because if you mess with something that belongs to me, I'm going to wear your ass. I am going to run out of gas on your ass. Okay? I'm going to run out of gas until there's only fumes left in my tank, my spiritual tank. And after I run out of gas and I have run out of fumes, I am going to call roadside assistance spiritually. And they're going to bring me some more gas. And they're going to put that gas in. And I'm going to start running over your ass again. You understand? And then while that is going on, I'm going to have them to bring me some more fuel. Because I'm going to run out till I burn up my carburetor. Until I burn up my engine on your ass. When somebody is passionate about something, sir, man, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, you're going to see things move in their life if they have the gift, if they have the talent. Because nobody that has that kind of passion about a person, a place, or a thing is not going to go to war for it. You understand? All this talking about I'm going to let God handle it, that's your weak ass way of saying you can't do nothing about it. And sir, ma'am, if that is you and that's how you want to live your life, it is okay with me. But as for me and my house, I wrote down here so I did not forget. The last time I was this passionate about running out of gas on somebody's ass is I was 18 years old. 18 years old. Now, I don't put something on people's ass because I'm passionate about my children. Like, people done got hurt They done literally got hurt. Literally got hurt messing with things that I'm passionate about. See, I don't speak for other people. And all I'm trying to tell a man or woman that's out here in these spiritual streets, if you ain't about that life, you're not passionate about things, you're not going to have the fervor. You're not going to have the determination. You're not going to have the wherewithal. You're not, see, when you got that kind of passion, you are in a place in your mind that there is no such thing as limits. There's no such thing as I'm settling for this. Okay? Now, the last time I was this passionate where I am now is when I was 18 years old and my family had got busted by the federal government. And I was with my spiritual dad at the time. And the lady that was testifying against them. And these are the words he told me. He said, my nickname Pee Wee, he said, listen. He said, this woman, what she done to your family is going to forever change your life. And this is what he told me. I was 18. He said, every day God the Holy Spirit allows you to wake up, you need to put something to her ass. Because she has ever for changed the direction and the existence of your life. See, there are people out here that are messing with certain people. And that if a person won't get up and fight for their reality, they won't get up and fight for what has shifted their destiny or shifted their situation, they ain't finna fight for nothing. I don't care if they're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, Palo, mysticism, it don't matter. If you don't have a passion, for your spirituality and for the things that you claim. I ain't talking about what I claim. What you claim to love. What you gonna find yourself is finding yourself getting walked over even on the day of Mars. Even when you having Ogun, with you having Ogun Faray, with you having Zarabanda. You can have all of these entities or spirits or pots or what instruments. If you ain't willing to run out of gas to get a desired result. Elias prayed and caused it to not rain for 3.5 years with passion. That's the fuel that needs to be behind. That is the energy. When you're working with Ogun and you're dealing with the spirit of iron. I choose to fight for my life. I know that's right, Darius. Huh? I don't have limits when I get to this place. See, this is what people don't understand. There are certain people don't know how much money, time, and energy I done put into certain people. See, some of y'all out here messing with certain spiritualists, and you out here doing you because you're not understanding the investment. You understand? See, when you start messing with my health, you start messing with my wealth, you start messing with my loved one, then you done took me to a place where I am at, where I intend to run out of gas on your ass in these streets. See, everything don't get my goal. People not liking me, people disagreeing with me. That don't get me to the point where I want to get into my vehicle, and no matter how much gas, get into my spiritual vehicle, no matter how much gas or fuel I have now, I want to empty the tank on your ass. Do you hear me, huh? This is as above, so below, huh? I'm talking about wasabi sauce. I'm talking about ghost pepper. I'm talking about Carolina pepper. I'm talking about Fahrenheit on your ass. You understand? I'm talking about going to the tamam and getting so many degrees to it. I'm there. But I am guided. Huh? See, when I get Ogun hot for your ass, that means you done mess with my finances. You done mess with something that interferes with the pace. See, you don't have to necessarily stop what I'm doing, but what you done is mess with the pace. Apostle Paul said it like that, who has hindered you? Huh? See, I don't want y'all out here going to war over foolishness. You don't pull out certain artillery, my fetty fool. This is a warrior, huh? Sometimes you got to shut the doors on a beach. Sometimes you don't mess with Ogun because Ogun works 24 hours. Huh? This is anybody that gets you to a place where you're willing to give up your sleep. Like I am in the place, I'm willing to give up my sex. I'm willing to give up my sleep to run out of gas on your ass. You understand? Every day I wait, that I see that I am conscious that my eyelids are open, I put your ass in my prayers. Yes, sir. See, when you mess with certain things, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. It is a place where you're bringing that conjurer, that spiritual, that Egun. What's up there, Chris from Philadelphia? See, this is why you got to have your tools. Some of y'all right now, if you got into a situation or circumstance, you ain't got the resources or the tools to run out of gas on their ass. And now they walking around there talking their shenanigans. They around there ha-ha and kikiing. No. I don't care nothing about that. I'm focused. I'm determined. And I am going to achieve my desired end. You understand? This is why you got to have that word written in your heart. If you're going to be in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, you need to understand the rules and regulations of that, and you need to have that in your heart. You got to know what you can do from what you can't do. You got to understand that God will come in and consume. He will devour your adversary. So when you read that song, when you have a clear understanding that there will be no remnant, there will be no spiritual forensic necessary, because God's going to wipe the floor. As he said, you shall be what? Wiped from remembrance. Yes, baby. I'm talking about real conjure. I'm talking about real magic. And baby, I'm trying to explain something to you. If somebody is out there in these spiritual streets and people are messing with what they claim to love, and if they have any kind of power, and I'm even including myself, nobody that can do something about it is going to not do something about it unless they are commanded by the divine. And I got to know God is saying don't do nothing. It got to be the divine telling me stand down. Huh? It can't even be an angel. I'm just being honest with you. It can't even be an ancestor. I got to hear from the boss. And I'll stand down. But it got to come. I will override a spirit. I will override an ancestor. I will override an elemental. I will override an archangel. I will override. I will come for your. Yes, baby. That stuff don't provoke fear in me. I'm talking about me. I'm trying to teach y'all that if you desire to learn up under me and you want to know why I do magic the way that I do magic, because I do it responsibly and I don't let everybody pull my chain and have me out here going 10 when it's really a 2. Huh? You got to be to mess with my investment. Huh? You got to be to mess with something that has hindered my pace. Now I got to work extra hard because of some shiggity you done. Some shiggity you done interfere with. And that, sir, and that, ma'am, is when your ass belong to me. You can give God your heart because I don't want your heart. I want your ass, and I want it on the pavement, and I'm going to run the tank out. Huh? I want the cars that... I'm already on the phone with my spiritual. I'm already on the phone with my spiritual roadside assistant because I need more gas. I went into this knowing I was going to run out of gas. You understand? You never start something not going into understanding whatever it takes, whether it takes resources or finances or time, energy, what you need. What do I need to do to get my desired outcome? Because some of y'all fight for a little bit and then y'all give up, huh? Because you talking about you got to go to work. That's your gas. That's your work to go to gas. That's your work to go downtown. That's your work to go to the club. That's your work. See, you'll use your fuel in life for different things. When I'm focused, I'm going to empty the tank. I'm not stopping until I get my desired result. Huh? Ogun works 24 hours. Do you understand it? Some of y'all that have, y'all tail is open 24 hours, like 7-Eleven. When it's 24 hours, I am ongoing. The Bible said, pray without ceasing. I pray when I feel like it. I pray when I don't feel like it. I pray when I heard the news. I pray when I heard nothing. I'm going to intervene. I am going ham. You understand? This is what I mean by the affection, fervent prayer of a righteous man of God. With the way that you praying too cute, baby. You're not convincing me that you want this position. You're not convincing me that you want. I was talking to a member of mine, and I told her, she said she was calling the lady because the lady owed her some money. I said, no. I said, let me go ahead and talk to Iowa. I said, I'm going to talk, and then I said, she going to call you. That woman called her. Let me tell you something. I am in the fervency of prayer life. You understand? I am in the fervency of conjure. I am in the fervency. In order to be able to cook a turkey, in order to be able to change things in your life, you got to understand what you're working with. And some of y'all trying to be too cute with this. Huh? And let me explain. So I don't, listen, Linda. I don't care what, when I am intend to accomplish something, I, sir, and man could care less what somebody say about how I'm whooping your ass. You should have thought about that before you did what you did. Huh? I come from 34th Court. And what that means, sir and ma'am, we don't stop whooping your ass until your ass is whooped. Huh? We don't hit you where you feel that you've been hit. We whoop your ass until your ass is whooped. That we become memorialized in your mind that this is something you're going to be talking about from years to come. That's the ass whooping that we learn how to give on 34th Court. You're going to be telling your great-great-grandchildren about that ass whooping that you got over here spiritually. You understand? So I don't know how you learn how to whoop ass, but from where I learned it, oh yeah, we talk about it from now on. It's an ongoing testimony because we don't want no more of that. Huh? So when you get a talisman and you working that time, you bringing that energy in, you got to understand your passion. If you're not passionate about what it is, then you're not going to put the fight. You ain't passionate about your business. If you ain't passionate about your children or your husband or your wife, or you're not passionate about your life, you're going to be having reservation. When when somebody come in and done did something, and then I done got my vision, oh baby, I ain't got enough paper I won't buy. I ain't got enough gas. I won't try that. Huh? Ogun works. I got tools in Ogun for your ass. You cannot tell me you a warrior and you ain't got but one weapon. The Bible said the weapons of our warfare are mighty through God and the pulling down a stronghold. It's a weapon with an S, not a weapon with just an N. It has an S to it. Why is it that you only got one weaponry out here in these spiritual streets, huh? And if you smart enough, you got to know how to turn things into a weapon, huh? Sometimes you drinking your Chardonnay and a bitch try you got to break that spiritual bottle and cut that bitch spiritually. You understand? Oh. Huh? In the jailhouse, they turn regular stuff into weapons. How you a warrior and you don't know how to turn your spiritual armoire into a weaponry that's necessary for you to get the victory? And you want me to believe that you a child of Ogun, or you a child of Oya, you a child of Iligwa, you a child, you Obatala? Oh, come on, y'all. You don't know how to fight? Sir, ma'am, I don't know who taught you, but I ain't convinced. I don't see the passion. People come to me, Apostle, you more passionate about your problem than your resolution. You more passionate about telling me about what somebody done to you than about trying to fix it. Because I know you serious when I see my cash app. Because you can tell me all day long that you tired of certain things, but you send me the right kind of money, I can get rid of your problem. It can get handled. I got the artillery spiritually up in here to handle some business, but all that yada yada yada. Listen, London. Huh? We got an old-fashioned word that we use when we say we gonna mud stump your ass. Oh yes, sir. Huh? There's gonna be a dent and a puddle as a reminder. See, all these spiritual people out here throwing this acute working, bib. No, I come from heavy hitters. Huh? If your enemy ain't walking around and saying, you sunk my battleship, baby, you ain't doing nothing. You not doing nothing. And that's why you don't have a certain level of confidence when it comes to your Thursday. When I tell you your day of power is Tuesday, you don't look at it like that because you don't understand, because you ain't see. Baby, when I tell you that I'm going to war, I'm a consuming fire. I'm a Sagittarius. My moon is in Aries. I'm here to burn a bitch to the crisp. I'm here that this forensic people say, what in the hell happened here? Because we have no evidence of residue. You doing that kind of conjure, I'm doing this kind of conjure. Huh? When Sister Tree brought me that I'm waiting on Darius with them bear paw claws, and Sister Tree bought me this piranha. I got them bones. I got python bones in here that I'm gonna be doing this work with. Let me tell you, London. Let me tell you, London. So all of y'all that don't got y'all talisman, so I'm just trying to give you a preview about how we gonna get down with these talismans. So you mess around and run out where you ain't, and I'm not getting no more, because I don't even know they can give me anymore. And now y'all know about November the 5th. Now let me explain it to you like this, baby. When Haitian people know I'm not nothing to be fucked up with, to all of y'all claim to be pastors and tatas, listen, I got a track. I ain't trying to get known. I've been having a track record since I was a child. I had a track record when I was a teenager. I had a track record in my 20s. I got a track record. I am 50. I ain't out here trying to impress nobody, sir and ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm not here to play, because what I told you, I don't bother nobody. I always listen to people. I don't care if they're in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, Palo. People that don't bother folks ain't scary. They don't want no stuff because they don't want to come out their bag. Some of y'all out here messing with people, and they done told you to go on. They done told you to leave alone. But some of y'all done mess with them people money. Some of y'all done mess with them people plans. Some of y'all done interfere in their pace of what they're going on. And now you have gotten on their radar. And baby, that ain't good. In warfare, it's not to be on nobody's radar. I don't out here bothering other people and wasting unnecessary energy, out shade and chi and prana on frivolous warfare when I could just mind my own business. I can tend to what mine. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm going to say this, and I ain't trying to be funny. I ain't trying to be nasty. If you ain't 100 with Apostle Ely, and I mean 100 in this respect, if you ain't set your family straight, I don't want to take out my time investing my knowledge, my wisdom, my understanding, my energy, my frequency, my vibe in you, and now I got to contend with your family, your loved one, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever you get down with, or your people, because I'm telling you to your face, and I'm saying I'm not gonna see your mom. I'm not going to see your daddy. I'm not going to see your children. Do not get involved in this type of warfare, and you want people to consider how they are. I don't care that your mama got an attitude, because I'll check her attitude. I don't care if your daddy got an attitude. I'll check his nuts, his chin, and his backside. You understand? I'm not interested in that. When you dealing with a warrior and that things are going, that ain't my interest at that point. You should have thought about that before you got in the ring. You knew you were somebody's mama before you started your bullshit. You knew you were somebody's grandma before you started your mess. You knew you were somebody's daddy before you started. You knew you were somebody's grandfather. You understand? You knew you were somebody's cousin. You knew you were somebody's whatever, your relations. You knew all that before you started over here with me. Huh? Now, if I got to go through you and all of them, that's fine too, because Ogun is the machete. It will cut through with my Ogun. If you in Voodoo, Ogun Fare, the machete cut through. It don't matter. If you want me to go through your bloodline like that, I have no problem. When a host rise up against me, I has no problem. I got it like that. I got fuel like that. Because if you make me go there, I will make all of y'all go there. You understand? Now, if you're smart, you will let them get their ass whooped, and you will stay out of it. Huh? Just like when the parent whooping the one child and the other child come in, you ask them, do they want some of this? They say, most of them children say, no, I don't want none. What's going on in there? I remember walking in on my uncle chastising my cousin. I walked in, I heard some commotion going on. I didn't know what it was. I'm my mama child. She's a Virgo. I'm nosy. I walked in there and messed around and walked up on an ass whooping. And I mean, it was an ass whooping. It was 34 coat ass whooping. My uncle looked around at me. He said, "You want some?" I said, "No, sir." And I teared my ass on out of there. You understand? See, sometimes when you walk in a situation and stuff is rumbling, you got to wait a minute. What's going on? When you know there's an ass whooping going on, it's time to check out. So you can be wise like me. I don't want none of that. I saw what was going on in there. And I ain't wants none. I ain't wants none of it. I got on out of there. My God, on today. Because when you come from a family like that, they know how to hand down an ass whooping. You understand? Spiritually and naturally. Some of y'all playing with certain people, and you don't know who trained them in spiritual warfare. Okay? You don't know who trained them how to endure hardness as a good soldier. You don't know who to train them. The kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violent take it by force. You don't know the level of spiritual violence that certain people have the capacity of doing. But you over there playing. Because what some people are, oh, he good looking, he handsome, he fine. I will wear your ass out. You hear me, huh? I ain't the one. That's why I don't bother people. I stay out of people's business. I don't want nobody to bother me. I do what I'm supposed to do, and I go on about my business. Because that's how I was raised. My spiritual dad was like that. Because if you make him go there, he going all the way there. We don't believe in half doing nothing. So when you work with me, if you ain't like Ogun, you ain't all in, it's okay, baby. You ain't got the heart, it's fine. Maybe one day you get enough word in you, get them a dedication, a commitment, loyalty, whatever you got to do to get you to a point where you all in and you understand that your God and your goddess will fight for you. And they will come and they are there to consume. Huh? If people walking around with you in hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Kumi, Congo, and they have absolutely no regard or respect for your spirituality, baby, you ain't got nothing. I don't care who you. I don't care how long you've been practicing. I don't care how long I don't care how many stripes you got. What's up there? Serenity in the house. Do you understand? Everybody ain't about this life, and everybody ain't for to run out of gas because they start stuff, but they don't finish. I ain't that type of person. And I don't teach that. I wasn't taught that. I don't go out there picking fights. But baby, when you start messing with certain things that belong to me and you have interfered in my goals or my dream or vision that God has given me, I not got to let the ancestors know. I got to let the God know. I got to let God know in everything that gave me what it gave, that I will defend what you have given me with all cost, at all costs. You don't feel that way. You think that's your ancestor job. No, I will go to war. My ancestors can help me if they want to. But I, Apostle Samuel Ely Jr., because I put my government name out there. I put my real face out here, and I put my real government name out. So when people come at me, they can't even pretend that, no, you were trying to work on me for whatever reason, but I promise you this. I'm going to stand for mine. And this is another thing get me. Why you want to get everybody involved when you getting your ass whooped, but you ain't getting nobody involved when you were doing your dirt? See, some of y'all really stupid for family. And some of y'all stupid for your wives and husbands. These people out here bothering folk. And you think because that's your wife, that's your husband. I chastise my kids and I taught my children. You don't mess with other people's stuff because I don't want nobody putting their hands on my kids. I would chastise my kids, but I raised them to respect other people's spaces and their places. I raised my kids that there are consequences for actions. And I was the first initiator of them consequences. For all of y'all that claim to be tatas, mumbos, hugans, and spirit, if you're not teaching your spiritual children, your God children, or whatever they are to you about consequences for actions when they do stuff, then you're not sending them out in the street with the right set of mind. But somebody out in that street gonna straighten them. And you might end up getting your ass whooped. Because sometimes we don't look for the child, we look for the parent. Because somebody raised you. Somebody let you know this was okay. So if I whoop their ass, then you will know that that's not okay. So don't find yourself in a war with another chief, another tata, another mumbo, because you don't know how to raise and rear your spiritual children or your God children. Because your God children get you fucked up out here in these streets. Praise God. So I ain't got nothing to say about how you choose to raise. But there are consequences for teaching your children that they can talk to other spiritual people in any kind of way in these spiritual streets. Because ass whoopings can be handed out like they're going to be handed out candy in Halloween. You can get a bag full of treats. Make sure I got everything in here because I don't want them to offend. I wrote down there. Yep. Let me say this again. When we doing our conjure, we work. I'm passionate. Let me tell y'all something. If I took your case, it's because I cannot pray or fight for people no matter what the situation is if I don't feel something for you. I have to have a certain level of passion in my work. So therefore, in other words, for me to be able to flow in my energy and my gift, I got to want to win. I got to want to have victory. And if your case ain't something, and guess what, challenges and numbers, that stuff don't bother me. If you willing to fight for you, then I'm willing to fight. But I'm not going to be out here fighting harder for you than you fighting for yourself. Y'all try to make spiritualists get into this, get more invested into your fight than you in. Huh? If you want me to be all in, then where is my cash app? Why you ain't lighting up my cash app? Because you ain't got to fight that battle. I have some nose problems. Huh? I would, if your money right, I'll take off from work to fight your battle. You understand? I'm just being straight up with you. But I ain't gonna take out back. I'm not even gonna cut. I'm not even not going to the bathroom. If that money right, I'll hold it and I'll keep on fighting. But if that money funny, I'm gonna go and get tinkle. Yeah, I'm gonna go take care of my business. And I'll come back to it. And I get to it, but it would not be top on the list. I'm gonna do my work, but it won't be top on the list. You can get your, but it's all about passion, y'all. And everybody out here, and they underestimating the whole concept of Ogun. If Ogun was so weak, we would not be utilizing iron as a representation of Ogun. And we would not be talking about he always working. He's a blacksmith. He's creating. How don't you have weaponry, financial weapons? Huh? When it comes to your love life, weaponry for that. When it comes down to your health, weapons for that. What? Every aspect of your life, you should have some type of defense and some type of offensive weapon. I do. I even got an oil specially. I have an oil specially consecrated to protect my sexual organs. I have a thing that I do over my sexual organs. So if I'm out there having sex, can't nobody play them spiritual games with they walk. This is stuff they need to be teaching you. And this is so when you work with your Ogun or your Ogun Foray or you working with any kind of metal, you got to be all in. You out here, listen, I'm not finna get angry for nothing. I'm not finna get upset for nothing. If you ain't gonna do nothing about it, then why you getting upset? If you ain't trying to make a marker, because I can set it off I can set 4th of July off in October. I don't have a problem. If your donation hit me right, huh? I would defend your business, your website. I would defend your pubic hairs. If your donation right, but you. So I hope this helps. And get work Ogun with that my high John. Work Ogun with that triple threat. Work Ogun. These are warriors. They're like you trying to move mountains. You trying to shift realities. When somebody is messing with those things, when somebody is bothering those things, sir, man, if you're not gonna fight for that, you ain't got passion for nothing. And this ain't about being a big bad wolf. It's just the truth. This ain't about trying to be Billy Badass, some people would say. This is about nothing but the truth. Why, if your child being attacked, where's your passion? Your husband, your wife, your dog, your cat. I tell people all the time, don't even mess with my roach. My roaches are anointed. Don't, I kill my roach, not you. I don't understand that. And you claim to be a spiritualist. You claim to be a conjurer. You claim to be a prayer warrior. Ain't nobody scared to get in no fight with you. Like, seriously, sir. Seriously, man. Eligua is a warrior. To all of y'all that don't know, Eligua is a warrior. Ogun is a warrior. Oya is a warrior. Ochosi is a warrior. Mafetifun Oshun is a warrior. Yemiya is a warrior. The Orishas, they war differently, but they are fighters. The Loas are warriors. Especially Ezeli Domtor. Now, I done did some wicked stuff with the Dambala. Yes, I have. I choked. Anyway, but the Loas, nothing to play with. Busu, nothing to play with. You gotta have your own understanding. So when you call them, you're not calling them for no foolishness. It's a fight work, and when you win, there is a positive outcome. You out here fighting over a 50-cent raise. I can't oblige. Huh? Let's go to war over some real substance. Something that's going to change your world and make things better for you. Huh? Something that's going to elevate your life and make your life worth living the more. And if somebody comes for something, that means they have taken something that has caused you great loss. That's why I have the attitude about the people that was interfering in Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, with me, because I had invested all of this time, energy, and money into this young man and growing and developing, and you came here with that foolishness. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Life path number 9. Now, I'm glad you, Apollo, thank you for bringing that up. Now, let me explain it to you like this. Mafedi Fun Oya is the number 9. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Mafedi Fun Oya is the number 9. If you make me write your name down 9 times, I might as well write your name down 18 times. And if I write them down 18 times, I might as well write them down 27 times. Because the more I think about it, the more vicious I feel. Huh? You don't want the ire of certain men and women of God out here, because you don't know how dedicated they are to their gods, their goddesses, or their egun. And you don't know how hard these spirits will fight for certain people. Now, imagine how hard the Orishas was fighting to claim my head. So if they were fighting that, if Oya was fighting that hard to claim my head, what you think she would do to fight for me against somebody that's trying to attack the very person she fought to have? This is why I don't praise spirits and ancestors or ego. If you don't fight for me, I'm not finna boast about you. That's just me. Y'all say what you want to say. If you ain't standing up and ready to go to war for me, I don't care if you're a natural person or a spiritual person. I don't care if you are gay, straight up. If you willing to go to war for Apostle Ely, now I told some of y'all, I said I needed 6 other people to bring that 1,000. Some of y'all still ain't done it. It's all right. And I'm going to still end up with them 6,000. From them 6 people. It might be 6 other people. It might be the same 6 people that give. I don't know. My point is I'm still end up with it. But when you need somebody to go to war for your ass, I'm going to keep a full tank of gas. And I'm going to drive by to let you know I didn't come not because I didn't have gas. I didn't come to help fight because I remember. It's just that simple. I remember. There's a song that I remember when. I hope this is helping. If you want me to burn incense for you on tonight in Ogun, remember 24 hours. Let's talk about what Ogun. So we got healing. You want Ogun to work 24 hours with your healing. You want him to work 24 hours for your business. High John. Oh my God, I love my High John. And it's purple. And then High John, all the glass. You with all them emotional issues. Let Ogun keep on working on your emotion. It's iron. Triple threat. I'm on the day I'm gonna offer my 7 chakra incense on today. I know I did it one time. It's fit that particular 7 chakra is $50, but the rest of the incense burns are $20. Peace incense, love, roll opener, mental clarity, blockbuster, money, guardian angel incense, ancestor, reversal, protection, stop gossip, and courtroom. This is what I tell y'all. War is expensive. Stop letting these people out of you. You out here fighting with paper cups. Huh? And some of these people fighting, they're going to go broke. Because I'm going to make you spend so much money trying to defend yourself. And some of them people ain't even getting that way. They're just going to take your money. I will make you go broke. Especially if you fooling with me. Especially in a fight. Cause I would do this every day, all day, I'd be on my UPS truck, stop my UPS truck, go on break, and speak a word on your ass. I would, if I'm driving by a river or something, I would take a rock. And I remember Hardcore and Tree was walking with me when I was on the ocean front. And she was talking about she was having problems on her job with her boss. I took a rock off the ground and threw it in the water, and he had a heart attack. Baby, I could be in a cul-de-sac, and I will work on your ass. You understand? I can be going down US 1 and find a dead animal and put your name. I would do this every single day. I would be looking out, just driving, looking for some shit roadkill for your ass. Yes, I will. I would drive up and down the road. I would burn the gas, finding roadkill. I want something busted, guts out, the whole shebang bang. And I only do that if you take me there. Other than that, I'm a very nice guy. I'm Mother Susan Apple Dumpling. I really am a nice guy. But some of these people, when they mess with... I got you, Darius. Darius said he's in there. On today. On today. On today, mother... Sir and ma'am. On today. Reversal. I told y'all, all right, Keish. That 7th chakra, you know how it be, all right? You know I'm fair by warning. I talk about the pros and cons. I love it, but, you know, that's... She said she ready for it. She said she grown. She got grown woman drawers on. John, mental clarity. And oil of gladness. And then Keish say she is grown. And she gonna go for it on tonight. On my day. On this day right here. Ogun. Yes, baby. My Fede Fun Ogun. And 7th chakra. Guardian. And 7th chakra. This is why you got to change and renew your mind. So you can allow that energy to flow in your life and that your ancestors get out here and work hard for you. Stop. And let me tell you something. Don't have your ancestors out here messing up, wasting their energy on foolishness. If you ain't serious about something, you ain't passionate about it, don't be bothering your ancestors. I know you grown, do what you do, but don't bother your ancestors unless you passionate about something. Don't tell them about you going to school if you ain't passionate about it. Don't tell them about oh, hold on. I'm serious about that. Don't frustrate your egoons. Okay? Yeah. She said, I'm sending it now. Okay, got you, baby. I'm just telling y'all, it's all about spirituality. And when you have those spirits working for you and they see that you value their energy and their input and what they're doing for you, they'll work harder for you. I'm very, very good to my spirits, okay? Which is good to burn with the 7th chakra. The guardian angel incense. Either burn the guardian angel incense or the ancestor incense. Linda Green. Esa! That's strong. I got you, Darius. Hold on. Let me burn this for Darius. Let me start. Reversal. What's up, Alicia Bendición? Reversal. Stop gossip. When you pray with passion and fervency. And remember, everything, you got to have spiritual tools. You can't just be out here talking about you got passion. You got to have... No, the 7th chakra incense, Renee, is on my... You have to send that to my Cash App. It's not on there. If you send $50 to me, I'll burn it for you, Renee. That's not something I put out there in the public. Because it's actually my personal incense, but I offer it to at certain times. This is my second time offering it to the people that actually support me. It's really strong. Real strong. Because I got to have it like that. Hi, John. Spirit's going to come in really strong. So, like I said, be responsible. Once I call your name with that 7th chakra incense, it's going to open your energy centers. And then mental clarity. Darius. And then oil of gladness. Okay, and then what did she Guardian, Angel Incense. I got elevated. This stuff is I shouldn't say, y'all know I hate these words stuff, but it's very strong. 7th chakra. That's for Keish. Guardian Angel Incense and the 7th chakra for Keish. Now that is a strong blend. Keish. That is a strong blend, Keish. And I'm fit to light it up for you. I'm fit to light Darius and I'm fit to light yours. Hold on. My Guardian Angel Incense already strong, but when you put that with that 7th chakra incense, my God, on today. Let's see. Linda. Oh, Linda, you said, wait a minute. I think Linda said she sent hers. He said, it's very strong, but I am asking for something. That's why I'm working with it. All right, there. Somebody was knocking on my bedroom door last night, and I got scared out of it. I just left. I got I have one of my spirits in my room, my bedroom, and I came in because I forgot something because I was to do the live, and you can hear them running in my room. I said, okay. Spirits are real. And then I got hold on, it's coming through. And let me tell y'all something. Once you get spiritual activated, make sure that you discipline yourself, that you utilize your arche in something positive. And if there is some obstacles in front of you, that's the time to utilize that energy. And some of y'all have access to me. Some of that stuff you don't even have to be contending with. Because for the right donation, I will do it for you. Especially my heavy hitters. I will go in. I will go ham. I will go sausage. I will go perpendicular. Why is it taking so long? Somebody else. Renee, I know you. Renee. 7th chakra. Renee, did you order anything? And Linda, did you? Linda, you sent for. Linda Green, my Scorpio. Ooh, Scorpio. Ooh, this is going to be so good for your ancestors. Linda Green. My Scorpio from Georgia. 7th chakra. And then I have Renee for 7th chakra. I'm just waiting on 40. They send the money before they show who it is from. Because I don't want to get something wrong. She said, yes. You want the 7th chakra, Linda? I'm gonna do Renee and Linda, 7th chakra. Where's it? Remember the seven chakra is $50. The rest of the incense are $20. It's the only one that's $50. This is my blend that I use, and this is in alignment with the 7 African powers and the 7 chakras. That's why it's so strong, because those the 7 African powers, and some people the 7 African poses, they walk very strongly with me, and that's why that I have that blend. Darius said ancestor and guardian angel. Okay. I got you, Derek. Ancestor and guard. Ebasa. Even though I'm burning for y'all, it's getting so elevated in here. Let me write. Karen O'Brien said she sent. Okay, I got you. Karen O'Brien. That's my Gemini. And with Gemini, air element people with that 7 chakra incense, what is going to happen is it is going to expand your environment. And what that means is that everything around you, you're going to start picking up on this. And then this is going to bring that energy in with your spirits. So when I burn this, I'm going to show you an example. Once I burn this, and for your air element, you're going to start getting all kind of messages. All kind of stuff clearing up and coming to you and telling you stuff. If you're air element. And then I got Linda, 7 chakra. And then I got Renee with 7 chakra. I greatly appreciate everything you do on my benefit. I love you, Darius. I appreciate that. Linda said yes with whatever you want to pair it with. Oh, okay. You sure about that, Scorpio? Because I'm gonna pair yours, Scorpio, with Ancestor, because of Scorpio is the spirit of transformation. I love y'all too. I appreciate y'all. If you came in late, give yourself an opportunity to go back to the beginning of this live so you get the information, and so it'll work out for you. So you have an understanding of what I was talking about tonight and why we doing what we're doing. Okay, there it is. Okay, I got Linda, 7 chakra, and Ancestor and Guardian. Ooh, that's gonna be Linda. Ooh, that is strong. Don't stop. Get it. This is for Linda. The 7 chakra, the Ancestor, and Guardian Angel incense. Now that's gonna cause a lot of spiritual activity for Linda, and especially Linda being a Scorpio. Yes. But that's how you do it, though. I mean, at least you know it's real. At the end of the day, you get the manifestation, so you know what you putting your time, energy, and money in is real. But my 7 chakra has a lot to do with the 7 African powers, and even though I talk about 7 chakra, but those spirits have always been with me. But it also came up in my e-talk about those spirits. I got Keish, Karen O'Brien. I got them done. Okay. All right. Much tribal love, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being a part of our lives. And I know I'm going to click off, but take our little time and comment up under this video. This is going to help many of you out. Those that got your talisman, if you work on it, talk to your ancestors and see if this is something they want you to have. But get each one of these talismans while I have them at $100. Oh, thank you, Renee, for sending me a donation on the website. I can eat. Not that, y'all. I ain't do that for a minute. I got to eat some food. I have to be clear on this website, and I'm on this live. I also thank you for the likes. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you guys so very much for the support. To each and every one of you guys that are helping me with my next ceremony. And this is the kind of stuff that people, and I'm saying this, most of y'all, majority of y'all help. Don't be the type of person like let everybody else do the work and then you try to come in and glean. Don't do that. If you eat well and you get served well on this platform, support it, okay? Don't let the just a few people constantly bear the burden, financial burden of what we do here. Be careful, Linda. Well, maybe I just was just scary, but yeah, it's that energy is really strong. It's really strong. But at the end of the day, she gonna have her own testimony, and therefore she gonna know how real it is and how these spirits move, and that's the whole purpose. If you don't even see certain things move, then what's the point? Okay? I'm the one claiming to be such a powerful man of God. I'm the one got to manifest this stuff. All right? Much love to each and every one of you guys. Once again, thank you, Renee, for the donation. And thank you also. I'm trying to help by paying on all your. Oh, thank you. He said, Linda Green said, I'm trying to help you by paying all of your ceremonies. Oh, thank you, Linda Green. I appreciate that. What's up, Natasha? That's my chocolate. And guys, thank you so much for taking our time the other day and giving me such a great insight. So I'm gonna be implementing a lot of that. But I just want y'all to see what is going on here, and we're gonna have a great time. I love y'all. God bless.